Good afternoon, beautiful crystal lovers, and welcome to my Bajerski crystal channel. It's a beautiful day today. I've been working on many forms of crystals and minerals and gems today, really enjoying the work. A few weeks ago, I kind of got the feeling that I needed to start really focusing on certain crystals, and I started working on a bunch of crystals which I'd already got some on the website, and funnily enough, when I saw these, I thought these are slightly different than what I'm used to seeing. And they were, of course, the crystal which we talked about yesterday and on the last video we did, which is black rutilate. So it's black rutilated quartz. And I bought these from a reputable dealer who I know very well, and they looked different from mine. And that kind of made me think a little bit, but not too much. And I thought, well, these are different because crystals are all very unique. So I started working with these crystals, and really beautiful energy, beautiful, very powerful. And I'm going to show you this crystal now. I'm going to show you one of them, okay? So if you take a look, this is black rutilate, okay? You see that? Right, the sun is a little bit there, so I can't really stop the sun from there, but maybe if I just turn it around here, and hang on, let's have a look. Can we see any better there? Not really, but I tell you what we'll do. I'll take the Rutilate, which is fake, and I'll show you something, shall I? Doesn't it look lovely? Come and have a look. Let's see if I can get you so you can sit right here and see exactly what's going on. Okay. How was that? Yeah, I think you can see that. Okay, so this is my gem tester, okay? Yeah, I got it right. Okay, let's switch it on. Okay, so you're probably not going to be able to see this, but the needle here, the first section at the top says glass, and basically it's a little white line. If this needle stays on the glass line, it means it's glass. Okay, so that is the fake crystal. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Put it to one side, keep an eye on. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you see the needle is not moving at all? Okay, now the genuine crystal. Okay, watch the needle. Oh, guess what? I'm not even switching it on. What a fool. Okay, right. Ready again? Can you see? Can you also? Yes, you can. Okay, let's try again. Well, same. Nothing's happening. Needle's not moving at all. Okay, genuine crystal now. Lights on now. Okay, let's have a look. There you go. You see the needle moving up? Try again. There you go. Needle's moving up. Okay, can we get closer so you can see even closer? There you go. And the other one? Nothing. Well, it's on the glass. It's moving a tiny bit, but it's on the glass. Let's the other one now. Whoa. Okay, so you can see. Let's bring these back over again, guys. Let's get comfortable. Okay, let's talk about this, shall we? I think we should. I think it's only fair. I was penalised, as far as I'm concerned, by 2 years ago trusting in a dealer who I bought some very beautiful crystals from. Very beautiful crystals. What I noticed over the years, and looking back now, it's very difficult when somebody slips up. And I accept that. I completely accept that. So you imagine a dealer who has a big company that's basically buying in hundreds of thousands of euros, of pounds of crystals weekly. Is he going to be able to check all of them? Probably not. Does he source them? Probably not all of them. When he buys a mistake, and he may spend, what, 10,000 on a bunch of crystals. First thing he's going to do is look at them crystals and say, okay, I bought some fake. What am I going to do with these fake? He's going to ring up the supplier to him. They're going to basically tell him where to go, or they're not even going to answer his emails unless he goes directly to that company, which is very rare. And then he says, okay, I'm stuck with these. What am I going to do with them? Right, here's where the issue lies. Money is God in the world of most people. And I've got to be honest, crystal suppliers, I found a very few who are true to their work. I have got a handful who love their crystals, who source their crystals, who go into the mines, and when they send me a message, hey Mark, take a look at these, it's out of passion. It's out of pure passion towards their crystal. And most dealers are only interested in volume, numbers, and how much profit. So, where did this fake come from? It came from India. So now you know that they're faking from China and India, and very good fakes, okay, to the genuine. You can see the difference, right? Which is the spacing of these are slightly wider. The spacing of this is a lot tighter. They're a lot tighter. And I've learned something new today. I've learned something new yesterday. In fact, I've learned a lot. And I'm very pleased that I learned what I needed to learn today to move forward, to grow, to forever growing. And that is to always, always take my machine with me and never trust, only check, as that is really important. So what do we do? Where do we move from there? Where would we move on? What do we do? How do we trust in our dealers when we buy from shops, from the big gem shows? How do we really know what we're buying? I guess the bottom line is, when you're dealing with people who are genuinely true to their business, I think that they would have a machine to prove to everybody and show, look, this is a genuine quartz. Of course, you can't prove all of them with this machine, but predominantly you can with most, okay? So it's a good thing to have. So I kind of feel that we get lost in translation when we do this work, and I think depending on why we're doing it, for me it's about healing. It's about sharing crystals and feeling the energy within them. And yes, you are right, and it's true that even a piece of glass, you can put good energy into them. But the most important thing is to receive something that is genuine. That's, for me, ultimately the most important thing. And I guess that's why I'm sharing another video with you today. So I've got a handful of these that will be on my website very soon when I'm finished working with them. I think I've probably got about 15, something like that, maybe a few more. Okay, so here they are, the Genuine McCoy. So over the years, I've had many different forms of Rutilate, many different forms. This particular one I've had maybe a handful of times, about 7 or 8 times maybe. And when I've worked with this, and especially in big chunks, I used to like working with them in big chunks, especially as a healer. So I'm going to tell you one of the things that I really found fascinating with black Rutilate. Black is what I'm talking about today, okay? Black Rutilate has an amazing energy to clear away the obstacles in your life. And when I say obstacles, I'm talking about the deepest and darkest regions of the soul where you don't know what's wrong, but you know something doesn't feel right when you observe certain situations. Rutilate, this dark rutilate, has an amazing energy of healing past trauma as well as grief. It untangles the issues that we hold in our mind and our thoughts, bringing us to more of a balanced and understanding acceptance of our journey. It helps us release and let go of all the toxics, all the toxicity, all the toxic thoughts of a past that we don't want to look at anymore. This is a beautiful crystal to help you focus on the positive and clear away the negative. It is amazing for a connection to the higher spiritual realms. So if you feel like you want to connect to like your family in spirit and you don't seem to, you've got to first understand that if you're suffering with lots of negative thoughts and grief, or a big one really is guilt. When we say goodbye to somebody, many times we never said what we wish we had have said. Maybe we didn't have the opportunity to say what we needed to say. Maybe all of these situations, these maybes, hold grief. Now, grief is known in my world as a block. And what blocks do is stop us from attuning to our higher self. That higher self is the connection to the spirit realms or the spirit world around us at any given moment. Therefore, this crystal is an amazing crystal to connect to the spirit world, to your family. But first, it helps you release, let go, untangle, and forgive, and just forget about all of those pains and sufferings that we shoulda, coulda, woulda done, okay? That is one of the things that I love about this crystal. There are many other things that I found fascinating when working with this crystal as a healer. On my self-healing, it was a beautiful journey, maybe 6 months, that I worked with a big chunk, and I found fascinating, especially when I was going through my own challenges with my father, who had passed at that given moment, only a short time. And I learned to forgive certain things. It also was with me just before the 3 months that my father passed. And I don't know if you know, but I actually rang my dad up, and because I had a feeling that, you know, it may be soon that he's going home. And I remember ringing, the phone rang for ages, and he picked up, he went, "Hello, hello." I went, "Hi Dad, it's me." Who? I said, "Me Dad, it's Mark." Who? "Your son, Marco, Mark." "Oh, yes. What?" I said, "Dad, I just want you to know I love you." "Oh, okay. All right, I'll see you soon, Dad. Take care of yourself. Bye." "Oh, yes, bye." This crystal, I've got to be honest, helped me find the courage to release all my past painful memories of an abusive dad and look beyond that and see that there were good points about my dad, loving points, caring points that I focused on. And that's why I was able to ring him up and be the stronger than allowing my mind's demons to keep me in a really bad place and to cause great suffering that many of us hold because we dare not ring and just say, "I love you." And loving somebody, even for what they've done to us, the abuse they've caused us, by looking towards the goodness within them, shows how powerful we become and how we actually learn to let go of that suffering that is needless. We need not suffer that. Why would you do that to yourself? That's their issue, not mine. They created that. It's not mine. And I can create a new life with wearing this, holding it and feeling the energy of letting go and picking the phone up and holding it in my hand and saying, "You know what, Dad? I love you. I just need you to know." So this crystal is a very powerful crystal to help you become stronger, become more powerful, and to trust in yourself and to let go and let be. Let it be. Let your life be. Let go and have a beautiful future thereafter. by doing that, you certainly create a lot of healing in your life. You certainly lift yourself up more, and your healing process, both mentally, emotionally, and physically, become more heightened, more beautiful, and you can feel so much lighter in the baggage that you carried in your mind. So that's it really, guys. It's a beautiful crystal. I hope you love it. And I hope you don't get put off by what I shared with you yesterday. It's up to you if you do or you don't, but I wanted to share the truth with you and say, hey, I was bitten. Not again! And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think truth sets us free, and I think truth helps us sleep on a night. And I'm so glad I shared that with you and said, you know what? I hold my hands up and I did make a mistake, but I've learned from it, grown from it, and hopefully that will never happen again, and I become the better and more powerful and more eagle-eyed seller of genuine crystals. Yeah, okay guys, I'm just gonna do some looking in my microscope at some beautiful Moldavites that's just arrived as well. So I'm going to check them out as well. So have an amazing day, whatever you're doing. Love you all. Hope you love this new channel. Thank you for subscribing to this crystal channel. I'm going to put some amazing crystals up very shortly, but I'm also going to start doing some crystal work with you. So take care till we start that crystal work. It's going to be really fascinating. And we're going to also combine some oils with the crystals and work with them and really strengthen ourselves in many ways. Do some really nice workshops coming up soon. I'm looking forward to it. Okay guys, from my heart to yours, have a most amazing day. And thank you so much for going to Bajerski.com and buying your genuine, authentic crystals. Thanks a lot.